welcome back to the No Script Pod. Today we're talking about the new Supergirl movie. What did you think about the casting, like the actress that actually played Supergirl? And Supergirl as a written character, do you think it was an accurate portrayal? Do you think that she did a good job portraying what was written for her?
No and no and no.
Mm,
No's across the board.
okay.
The most interesting part of the movie for me
Mhm.
is the flashback scene when they show her origin story.
Yeah.
When
I
they
like
do
that.
that, I'm like, man, why didn't they just do this? Like, this could have been the movie, right?
Mm,
But I hated the portrayal. I hated what they did with the character. And no, I don't think that she did a good job playing the character. Like, I
Mm.
think there's one scene when the dog gets shot and she's telling the dog he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do she even give a fuck about the
Yeah,
dog?
honestly,
Like,
I will say that I think that the thing that she lacked the most is the emotional scenes.
yeah.
Like that is probably what I would say. But I think personally, she killed as far as like writing I don't know how to describe her, just this like alt punk, like too cool for school, like sort of deal going on. I think she played the shit out of that aspect of it.
That's where
You
they
know,
went wrong at.
as far as like her acting or as far as the writing of the character.
As far as the writing.
Mm.
I know this is based on a comic.
Right.
But this is the thing I hate about James Gunn,
Mhm.
right? He always does this shit where he finds one outlier to do what he wants to do.
Mm.
Like he finds the edgiest comic to be like, I do know the source material. Here it is right here. But that's not what people really looking for when they think of Supergirl.
Mm.
Like Supergirl was supposed to be a movie that women and girls would want to watch. Is Supergirl that? Would your daughter want to see this movie?
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, it's a superhero movie, so
It is a superhero movie,
like
but
at the end of the
compared to
day, like
Wonder
that
Woman,
already. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, Wonder Woman was pretty good. I'd say. I mean,
it's
I'd put
not.
them near the same level personally.
That is insane.
I
You
think they're
put
both okay.
Supergirl on the same level as the first Wonder Woman,
Yeah, I
bro.
think they're
This movie is on the same level as Wonder Woman 1984.
Mm. To
In
be honest,
my opinion,
that's the second one, right?
yeah,
I didn't see that one. I didn't.
it's horrible,
Mm.
but Supergirl is too. So I just
Yeah, I
think
mean,
it's too masculine of a movie.
I don't want to fall into the same trope as I did for Hamnet. I think that this movie is like a 6.5 out of 10. So like that's my position. I'll just say it right away. I think it's on the same exact, basically it's on the same exact level as Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four to me.
That's
insane.
insane.
It's like okay. My favorite part is your favorite part also, which is the flashback stuff. I love that, and I do love that they made it part of Supergirl's movie and not Superman's movie because I don't think we necessarily need it for Superman, his character, versus Supergirl just affects more. So I think if
I
you're
agree.
building a universe, I do think that they made the right decision to make it a part of the Supergirl movie.
I agree.
You know.
So let's dive in. Let's do a little bit more compare and contrast, right?
Yeah.
You like it more than me.
Right.
Let me give you my take.
Okay.
Right. As I was going into, I think it's too masculine. Right. Like this is not a movie that women and girls would want to watch. It feels like Guardians of the Galaxy with Supergirl. Right. And I believe this movie was directed by a woman. But the issue with having James Gunn over the DCU is he only makes one type of movie. All of his movies feel the exact same. As him being the head, everybody under him is going to feel like they have to impress him, do his style, right? Or he's not going to like it.
Right.
And I think that's what Supergirl is, bro. Like Supergirl is so James Gunn coded.
100%.
You cannot tell me he didn't have any parts.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I would say this is a more James Gunn coded movie than Superman is. It's literally just Guardians of the Galaxy. But again, I love Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't think it's quite as, I think it's about on the level as like Guardians 2 to me, which is my least favorite of the Guardians.
But that's the thing, like, okay, you love Guardians of the Galaxy, right? But let's say they did a Batman movie that was Guardians of the Galaxy style.
Exactly.
Would you still like?
No, but like James Gunn has said he doesn't want anything to do with the Batman movie. Like he doesn't want it to be James Gunn coded.
That's the point I'm making. we know that it's not a good idea to put James Gunn's style on Batman because we know who Batman is as a character.
Right.
So,
and James Gunn also knows this.
Yeah.
Right.
We should know the same thing for Supergirl. If you know Supergirl as a character, you know the Guardians of the Galaxy style doesn't work on her. Right?
Well, yeah, I guess I don't know Supergirl too well, so I'll just say that.
I feel like for Supergirl to be so adult in this movie, she's like a horrible role model. Going from planet to planet, getting drunk, and then the ending scene where she tells the girl, "Don't kill this guy," and then she does it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is...
I love that scene. I think that scene saved this movie from me being like, I would consider bad to decent.
I hated everything about that scene. And I'm going to tell you why. I would have loved it if the girl, the little girl, just killed this guy. Because the point that they're trying to make doesn't make sense at all. She's saying, don't kill her because it's going to be on your conscience. This girl has already killed like 5 other people in the movie. If you get to kill the guy that killed your parents, and we go this whole route of, no, don't do it. Like, I would understand if she wasn't already a murderer. But you've already killed other people in the movie. Like, this don't even work.
I'll say I don't know of any scenes where she kills anybody. So I'd have to, I guess maybe I got to see these scenes.
I interpreted that scene of her choking the guy out as killing him.
Oh, shit. I interpreted it as she just made him pass out. Yeah, that's what I took the scene as. And I think that's what it has to be, because or else I guess you're right, it wouldn't make sense. But
yeah, but I'm pretty sure there were more scenes of her just...
I would have hated it if they took the like route of they just finished it where it's like, no, you don't kill. Like if the guy lived in the end, I would have been like, this is terrible. Like I hate that ending. I do love that somebody killed him, and I like the messaging is that, because from my point of view, she never killed anybody, so don't break that, virginity, so to say. Yeah. But Supergirl's already done it. Like she's already like a bum, wasted all the time. She's already traumatized basically from doing this, so it's no biggie for her.
And that is kind of Supergirl's character, but the whole point of Supergirl and Superman's dynamic is that Superman is trying to influence her to be a better person. I just wish she was younger so it would work more.
I like the dynamic between them. I think they have a really good dynamic, and like they're probably going to teach each other a lot of things. I really enjoy the vision that James Gunn has for DCU. But you say you don't, and not only that, you think that DCU is doomed.
Well, to be honest with you, none of the James Gunn projects are doing that well.
Not crazy. Not like not like prime MCU numbers.
Nope. I mean, Superman made like 600 million, right? Which, man, I think a Superman movie should be making $1 billion. Like, he's the most iconic character ever, probably.
Maybe, yeah.
James Gunn, DCU, Superman made 600 million, right? Considered a success. Well, Man of Steel made 670 million and was considered a flop. Right, I don't know what that's about, but Peacemaker season 2, low viewership, and then this movie is projected to lose $100 million. Like, this guy's doing something wrong.
Well, I think that the reason for the difference between like this movie looked at as a success versus that movie looked at as a failure is because Man of Steel came out during the golden age of superhero films when they were all getting ridiculous numbers, whereas this movie is in the age of superhero fatigue where every movie is getting shit numbers.
Not really, though. Man of Steel came out in, I think, 2012, right? Which was...
Was it 2012?
Yeah, I think 2012. It might have been before. If it was before, then that would have been before the Avengers came out.
Let's look it up real quick. We ain't got to guess. June 14th, 2013. And when did Avengers come out? Avengers...
I think 2012.
May 4th, 2012. So like a year and
a year after.
Year after, roughly.
A year after the Avengers came out, which the Avengers was really the start.
So like if you compare the numbers between that and like the first Iron Man movie and be like, well, yeah, Superman was a flop. Like a big flop.
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel, that is, right, yeah. But this movie, it's like, what else big has come out in the superhero, like, space as far as, like, what's been grossing $1 billion?
The second Black Panther did pretty well. The Batman did well.
Yeah, the Batman did really well. Yeah. It's just like, I don't know,
Joker
like,
made $1 billion.
Joker, but yeah, Joker, great. Like, Joker might be like my favorite movie ever. It's like up there.
The point I'm making is, I don't think that Supergirl flopped because we're in an era of superhero fatigue. I think it flopped because it's a bad movie and it had little to no marketing. Can you name me a movie that's not good that made $1 billion?
Every Avatar movie.
I mean, that would be your opinion, right?
Yeah.
But like, to the general public, the Avatar movies are groundbreaking. Yeah,
like 60...
the point I'm making is, once you leave Supergirl, that's it. Like, you're not going to say, man, you should go see Supergirl. And ultimately, I think that's why the movie won't make $1 billion, because it's not a good movie. It's not a movie that you recommend to people.
I'd agree. And I'd also, but I also would say the same thing about Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four.
This should have just been a girl power Wonder Woman movie.
Maybe.
I don't think it's not enough men interested in Supergirl for you to make it like this. Like, this feels like Supergirl for men.
But I don't know. I feel like whenever they do girl power, like, I just get turned away. Like, girl power. Yeah. But like, most people that go see superhero films are always going to be men, no matter what the movie is. So why are we making movies for women whenever the audience is going to be men?
But why would you alter the character of a female character to appease men? Men go see Wonder Woman, right? That's because they like the femininity of Wonder Woman. They don't want to see Wonder Woman be a man. Like, that's not how you appeal either gender, but it definitely turns away women. Like, women are not trying to see drunk, like, disgusting, violent Supergirl. Like,
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
And I feel like men aren't either. A lot of men have been critiquing Supergirl online because Supergirl is not, like, feminine and attractive.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess that's a preference that some people have. I don't know. I mean, I like it. I think I like that a lot more than some, like, girly pop. I guess I'll take, like, Endgame, like, the scene whenever, like, all the girls, like, come together.
Okay, that's
like,
bad.
That's bad.
That's bad.
I don't know. Like,
it's bad because it doesn't fit the story. Like, it's just kind of some thrown in
That's
shit.
what I feel like whenever you say the word or the phrase, like girl power, like girl team up power moment.
But that's the thing. Like, Supergirl was on to something. This plot line of men who just kidnap women to keep the race going.
Yeah.
Like, they were on to something with that. But what really fucks it up is the inclusion of Lobo. Because Lobo steals all of Supergirl's moments.
I agree, actually.
Like, anytime
Lobo is pretty useless of a character. Like, useless in the sense to where, like, he wasn't needed.
He wasn't needed. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I guess not useless, but
literally,
like,
the only purpose he serves is to steal Supergirl's shine.
Aura farm. He's literally just aura farming. Like, he looks cool. He's badass. He's there to, like, take the cool scenes.
To be honest, man, this movie is disingenuous to women and, like, people who really enjoy Supergirl. I didn't like it at all.
I liked it enough as far as watching a movie. I don't know much about the lore. And I think that's probably where, like, the disconnect is. Because another question I was going to have for you is, like, why do you think we have such a disconnect on the James Gunn universe? And I think it's just because you are much more in tap with the lore behind the characters. And so you're a lot less forgiving of, like, deviations from it. Whereas, like, I won't notice the deviation too much.
That's exactly what it is.
You think so?
That's
But also, I don't know if it's necessarily, but I also think that there's another factor is that you just don't like James Gunn's campiness.
No, I don't like that either. But I understand areas where it might work.
Right, like a Guardians.
Like a Guardians, and to be honest, even like a Superman.
Right.
You know? But it just his formulas on everything. And man, I seen some James Gunn shit recently that blew me away.
Like, as far as what? Like, what are you talking about?
Like, this guy is weird, and now I understand. Like, I always had this thought in the back of my head, like this is a computer. This is a fucking Reddit guy.
Right.
I was watching a video, right, and they was like, James Gunn sent out some crazy tweets back in the day, and it got him fired from Marvel. 2018, he got fired from Marvel. Then they brought him back for the last Guardians. But at first, I was like, man, he probably ain't do shit. Like, Disney be bullshit.
It was weird from what
when
I
remember. When I seen the tweets, bro, like I'm gonna have to include them in the video. When I seen the tweets, I was like, man, this guy needs to be hung.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but was it some like Jeff Epstein stuff, like some talking about younger people stuff?
Yeah, it was that, and it was just a bunch of rape shit. Like, he was saying, who wants to get raped and shit like that.
Oh, that's right. It was, yeah. And I remember
he said it was supposed to be like a
shock jock. It was like, that's what he explained it afterwards, is like he was like being shocked just to be shocking sort of thing. That was his alleged intention behind it. That's how he explained it.
Yeah.
And now I remember, because I remember hearing about that, and I was like, that was some, like, you didn't think that Disney was going to fire you for that?
Like, and then I understood, like, that's who this guy is.
Yeah.
Like, he's one of those.
Warner Bros. Maybe actually does need to get sold. To be honest,
bro. They don't need the shit.
Yeah, like,
they ain't doing it right, man. And to compare it to the MCU, I think they're doing horrible. Because when you take into consideration the cards the MCU were dealt, the DCU has a much greater hand.
100%.
When Marvel went to create the MCU, they didn't have the rights to the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, Hulk, or Spider-Man. Like, those their main guys.
Yeah.
And they don't have the rights to them.
Right.
There's literally not a single DC character that DC doesn't still have the rights to. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, why are we getting a Supergirl movie as the second installment?
The difference between the MCU and DCU is MCU started as a standalone movie that exploded into a cinematic universe.
Yeah.
James Gunn is building a cinematic that's the intention of these movies, is to build the cinematic universe.
But why would you think that Supergirl is more integral to an overall universe than Batman, Green Lantern,
I think it's because
Flash, Wonder Woman?
He's using Supergirl to help. It's building the Superman thing. Like, Supergirl is part of that as far as like the backstory. And so that's what I think it is. It's just building up that lane, the Superman, Supergirl lane. They're already in the works for the Batman one, so they're going to take that lane. Yeah. And I think that the other ones, I'm pretty sure he said that he's not planning on doing Flash anytime soon. I'm pretty sure he said that, and it could change, obviously. But, you know, like, I think that's why he did Supergirl, is to help build the Superman lane.
Bro, we're getting a Clayface movie.
I'm excited for that, to be honest, though. Like, extremely excited.
I've heard really good things about it. It'll be a good movie, and I am excited. But if you're talking about the overall, like, where the DCU is going as a universe, I don't see Clayface playing an integral role at all. This is a low budget, body horror movie.
Yeah, but I do think that they can have some unique opportunities to hint at the new Batman. You know what I'm saying? Like, put the seeds in there. It's a standalone movie. You like it on its own, and then, like, afterwards you get Batman. I do think they're taking a little bit too long to do Batman. But I do like that James Gunn is being honest, that he was like, I saw the script and it wasn't good. It wasn't dark enough. Like, it wasn't Batman enough.
This is a rape joke guy. Right. What do you want Batman to do? Like,
well, I think he's just basically saying
like,
that,
when he says not dark enough, I don't know what that means.
True. But I mean, like, all of his movies are pretty light.
Have you seen the Peacemaker series or Suicide Squad?
Well, I've seen Suicide Squad, yeah. You know,
that guy can get...
He can get crazy. He can get wacky. He was basically like, it's too much like Superman, and that's not what I want for this universe. And so, not only did he scrap the entire script, but he fired the director.
I don't trust
hired
his
a
judgment.
new one.
I don't, because he specifically said that the Supergirl script was really good. So I don't trust this guy's judgment, bro. I think James Gunn does really well with characters that no one knows. Guardians of the Galaxy, Suicide Squad, Peacemaker. Like, nobody knows those characters enough to know the lore behind them. Yeah. And so he can put his own little campy twist on them. Yeah. Right? Nobody's going to care. But you can't do that to Superman and Batman and Supergirl. Like, it's too many fans of these characters for you to just put only your style on.
I'm much more optimistic and excited for the DCU than I am MCU.
Well, I think that's fair because the DCU is just starting. Yeah. But if I compare the start of both, man, the MCU is killing the DCU.
See, I think that the DCU has started off with 2 better movies than the MCU has. I think that Superman is better than Iron Man and Supergirl is better than the Incredible Hulk.
I think you're wrong about both.
Fair. That's fair.
I will agree that those movies aren't as good going back, but that's because they're the blueprint. Like, when you go back and watch them, you're just like, man, this feels like everything that comes out today. But that's because everything that came after just copied those. Yeah. The CGI in Iron Man is still better than the CGI in Superman. That shit came out 20 years ago.
But yeah, I mean, that was a lot to say that this DCU is amazing. James Gunn is the savior of DCU.
Okay.
And yeah, so I think that's the moral of this episode. You know, James Gunn's amazing.
All right, man.
But you know, one thing before we go,
how you feel supporting a rapist?
Which one?
Supergirl's a piece of shit. The DCU, I believe, is doomed, but I hope I'm wrong.
We got a difference of opinions on James Gunn, the DCU.
You know, for a guy who liked rape, James Gunn supposedly hates Trump.
Yeah.
I don't know how that worked.
Yeah, I don't know either. Great guy, James Gunn. Role model. He's actually my role model. If you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and leave a like or rating. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below, and we'll see you all next week. Peace.